Hello everyone. I want to talk about those that say I can't live like this anymore. And the good news is you don't have to. And I'm talking about people that have lost their children, and I'm not talking about through passing, etc. I'm talking about people whose children have chosen to walk away from them because a lot of parents, their identity is as a mom, a dad, etc. And that's kind of how they label themselves. They kind of forget that they were individuals before they had children, before they got married, and before they dove into their own family life. Some people identify as being a daughter of, a granddaughter of. It's normally when someone has a name. I'm the daughter of someone famous. And so I want to say that I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that the day after your children walk away or disconnect, etc., that you're going to wake up and kumbaya and say, oh, life is grand and I can, here comes the sun, do 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 do. It's not like that. Anytime you have to have surgery, there's a recovery period and you have to go to PT and you have to learn how to live with your body being adjusted or having had work done. The doctor says, give yourself a chance to recover. In fact, I had, when I had lower back surgery and I had L4-L5, my disc bulge, and I couldn't sit. It was impossible to, it was horrifyingly painful. So the doctor said, we're going to go in and remove a third of your disc. And after that, you have to go to PT and you have to learn how to get up and you have to become stronger. There's ways to do it. And I did. I had surgery and I started to walk after surgery and I didn't run again because I hate running, to be honest with you. So eventually over time I got better and I was able to walk and now I have to manage my pain. I have to watch my weight kind of sort of. If I gain weight and I start to have sciatic pain, it's on me. I have to say, well, I have to undo this. So I have to start taking good care of myself. So I'm not saying that life is going to be the same because it's not. Because at any time after we experience a heartache or trauma, etc., life becomes different. But I'm living proof that you can once again get up and move forward. But you have to do the hard work. How did I recover? I could tell you, but that's my recovery. That's not your recovery. That's not your path. Each one of us has a different threshold. I might go out and have a drink, and I if I drink too much, which I don't, because I know that the following week I'm going to be down for the count. But you might be the kind of person where you can have a couple of drinks and be okay the next day. We each have different paths. If I have the flu and then I have to recover from the flu, my recovery might take 2 weeks where yours might take a couple of days. So there's no one way to recover, but you have to try different things. You have to try different things when you are of sound mind. I don't drink per se. I rarely have alcohol. I don't take drugs. If I have sciatic and I can't walk to get to the bathroom, I'll take a half of a hydrocodone, which instead of a 5 milligram, it's a 2.5. Because if I take a 5 milligram, I'm out. It affects me where I could probably not even drive. It's too strong. So every one of us has to figure out our own path. But the good news is if you are of sound mind and you choose to get better, you can. And you can live again. You can't say, I can't live through. Yes, you can, but you have to choose to. You have to do the hard work. There is no one pill. There's no magic pill. People say, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 20 pounds by Tuesday. Good luck to you. You can do it, but you're probably going to almost die trying. So anyways, I'm going to say, yes, you can live through it. You can get through it. You can get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You can either take a straight path or go down, get to the fork in the road, take a curvy road, take a bumpy road. I don't know, just get in the correct vehicle so you can navigate through. Don't take a 10-speed bike when you're going to deal with rough terrain. You got it? All right, I'll be back. Have a great day.